Hi everybody, welcome back to Tam Predicts, and let's see what are your messages for today. I've got Beyond Lumeria cards also. They're beautiful. Let's see what messages we get from today, from these decks today. Different decks, and yes, our zodiac sign, we've got that. Yeah, let's start. Let's see what is the energy, what's happening. I'm getting, not knowing what is happening. I don't know why. Like, I get the word blank, like either you blank or the situation you don't know is blank. I mean, is it dark right now in the sense there's no, you can't even see light at the end of the tunnel. So it's kind of blank. Let's see what, next steps are they taking or what are they feeling. Yeah, next steps are they taking. Yeah, there's a lull right now. You cannot, like the lull before the storm, but right now you cannot see anything else because the situation has been like not moving. And with the Knight of Wands, the fire sign, there is a leap with the horse. There is action from the knight, okay? And ready with something. The knight is wearing an armor. It's like pretty ready for something. Is it a discussion? Is it moving forward? But right now I'm feeling there's nothing happening. Either you're not hearing from them, or you're not calling them, or the situation is pretty stagnant. It's not moving ahead. No answers. Remember, this is a general reading, so it could be like the situation could be that you guys are not talking, could be that they're away, or there's something that's making the situation right now dead, and you're thinking, it's like, what is the end? Is there light at the end of the tunnel? Where is it going? Right now I get the word blank, actually, black and blank. Look at this, yeah, because you don't know what's happening. I mean, when we know that, okay, they're calling or we're meeting, at least you know what's happening in a relationship, or it's going forward, or what's happening. But right now I feel it's going nowhere, when there's no movement, not even a tortoise, but like a stone, I'm getting no movement right now. So let's see. Yeah, look at the swords. Overthinking, weeping, up at night, up at late night. See, I told you it's dark. Being up at night, wondering what's happening. There is confusion, there is sadness. You could be a September born. September things started going, spiraling down southwards. You can't see what's coming. Even if good is coming right now, you're not seeing, because the situation is pretty much strange. I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting the word black. I'm also wearing black, and right now I'm just noticing black around me. Yeah, the situation is so strange, but there is movement. From being stagnant or not moving, or having that energy that nothing is moving, nothing is happening, it is being in the dark, to at least getting some kind of confirmation that yes, something is happening. And twice the phone rang, so that could be a confirmation, that could be a call coming. We've got two calls, so something to do with 2 February born. You could be seeing 222. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer specifically. The balance was lost in a relationship. It's like one person is totally missing right now. Both are there, okay? The swings that are dragging the chariot, I mean, they both are there. And I'm getting the word dragging, so something is being dragging. Maybe the fight was dragging. So here it is, no movement, but you've got 2 movement cards. Jumping into action and starting something, starting some kind of an action. Is it the lull before the storm? Is it like it's going to be light because you've seen too much darkness in the situation, in the relationship? Because that's had you worried, okay? I mean, you cannot do your office work, you cannot talk to your family well, your friends, you making yourself miserable. Don't make yourself miserable, because you've got, somebody is planning, but the planning was more long term. There's somebody who did not show you any action or commitment, or in the present. When you spoke to them, they're like, okay, we'll see it in the future, things will be okay, right now we shouldn't be talking, things will be okay in the future. So you're like, I want to know what's going to be now, because you don't even know if you're going to be there in the future with me. So somebody just was just not giving you clarity, and that's what's worrying you, because you've got one worrying card. That what are their plans, what are they doing? They don't share plans with me. They just, they just take things to, okay, we'll see what happens a year ahead. But what's happening now? Are we in a relationship, not in a relationship? I mean, I want to know now. And I saw 444 on the counter. Yeah, it's like you stepping out and waiting for them, always waiting for their call. I get a waiting energy with this. I'm getting W. W is water. Your person's name could be from W. Again, I'm getting winter months. Maybe you met in winter months, something to do with winter. So you're always waiting for them. Look at the energy. It's like waiting for someone. Trying to do work. It's like almost I feel the person is going to turn back and try to do some work, but the person the wants the person, the nine of wands, cannot do anything. See, this is your waiting energy, because both are nine. Maybe this energy is drained you out totally. Okay, you don't know if their heart chakra is open, you don't know if they're feeling anything. I mean, the situation has become where you don't know what's going to come. And I'm not saying what's going to come is bad, what's going to come is good for you guys. Okay, and maybe you can't see it right now. Maybe they are thinking something else, you're thinking something else. And there's a whole lot of confusion. Okay, but this is you waiting, waiting, getting upset, waiting. Then there'll be one little call or one little word, like a monosyllable, or very very short words, very short answers to your messages. I mean, you can't concentrate also. That's another message that I get. But the good energy is that something is about to change. And I'll see if there is a timeline. If you've been feeling this heavy energy where you don't know what's happening, you just, it's like you've been in the waiting game. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Wands. I told you, a new beginning, something clear. A hand coming out of the cloud and leaving things that are unclear, giving you a new start. You've got a lot of wands here. Wands is action, fire, passion, the will to do something, planning ahead, making plans. Also planning for now. You want plan for now. You want to know what are you up to? What's up, What are the emotions? I'm trying to get that, yeah. What are the emotions? Look at this, lull before the storm. Maybe they're thinking something in the head. Maybe they got busy, I'm not giving excuses from their side, but there's something that's keeping this relationship, hanging or in the dark, keeping you in the dark or keeping you worried. But that moment, that lull is going to be over. Okay, so things might take you just by storm, when you were thinking, overthinking, or things were not going right. The wait is over. Maybe the wait is over. Okay, the wait for the call, the wait to meet, it's over, because there's movement. Your days of weeping are over. Your days of weeping are over. Look at this, Three of Hearts. Sorry, why did I say Three of Hearts? Three of Swords. Yeah, something really troubled you deep down, hurt, the connection wasn't going good. You felt, you were stabbed in the heart. That's how heavy the heart is right now. There's something that really got you worried. Is it something you learned about them, or something, they just ghosted you, or they just giving you the silent treatment? Look at this. You don't know what they're up to, even if you offer them love, or even if you try to talk them, they're sitting there, with their hands crossed. So all this love they've kept, but you don't know what's happening. Are they even receiving it, or they just, saw the message? Did they think about it? Nothing is happening. Yeah, that's the heavy burden, the heavy energy, not knowing where you're going. You want to know what's happening now. You've been carrying the burden of this whole relationship for a long time. And that's why maybe the heavy energy, and maybe, things didn't go well, and you were like, okay, if this is not right, I don't think there are any plans. And the moment you turn around, moment something happens, the moment you disengage, disconnect with them, is the time they receive your energy. Is the time they get this, it's like a knock from the universe, or a wake-up call that, this person is serious. They're really good. If you want them in your life, you got to do something about it. Look at this, the Tower moment. Yes. Every time maybe they were just threatening that I'll finish things with you, I'll finish things, or maybe you were saying it and they didn't take you seriously. It's like the wolf story, that I'm going to go from the relationship, I'm going to walk away, I can't keep waiting. And probably they did not take you seriously. And you maybe you gave them a Tower moment. You're like, okay, I'm jumping out. And you are not taking me seriously. You've hurt me. So I'm moving out. And that's where they realized, that the person has been carrying the relationship on the shoulders, that you've been carrying the relationship on the shoulders. And, they felt lonely, they felt alone. And that's the time, this is action time. There has to be a wake-up call sometimes. Wow, you've got endless opportunities. Number 5, things opening up. Butterfly, you'll feel freedom. In fact, you were feeling trapped in a relationship where you didn't know what you were, where you were going. For some of you, you're going to feel free, the bubble is going to burst for them. Also, the bubble is going to burst. They thought that you're going to stay there always, but as the bubble bursts, the butterflies are out. Freedom. You want to be free from this burden. You're like, if you cannot make it work, if you cannot put even half the effort, so what's the use? Because you have to balance it, yin and yang. Endless possibilities. Otherwise, beautiful card for you. Okay, the bubble must be burning. There must be an illusion that you'll never give them a tower moment, because you've never given them a tower moment. Could be dealing with an air sign. It says a shift, a paradigm shift. It's going to be a huge shift. I told you. Number 4 is important. Number 4 gives you stability. You also will be more stable. When you're upset and your energy is not stable, there's a lot of energy in you. You're feeling anxious. You're sending out those signals that you're anxious. There's a big, huge shift. You're going to make a shift. And look at the light, the stars. And this shift was needed, guys. Yeah, whenever the spirit guides, that's a sign that they're around you. Look at the wings. You're spreading your wings. Eyes are open. Your eyes are open. Maybe you were in a relationship where you didn't realize it was getting toxic. You had to take that step for them to realize, or for you to get your freedom. Very different messages today. Alignment, yeah. Your forces are aligning. You're aligning. Your chakras are aligning. Your heart, mind, they're all with you, thinking the same thing. That think right for yourself. You've got number 9. That think right, it's good for you. And let's see if there's light at the end of the tunnel. Is it going to make sense to them? Will it shake them up? I think it will shake things up. Your disengagement, or you walking away, or you giving them the tower moment, or you not waiting anymore, and taking care of yourself. I mean, that probably should shake them up. You've got an earth sign. See, nurture nature. Yeah, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. Look at this. Flowers, taking care of yourself. Beautiful. Earth sign. Number 5, stability. You got to shake things up, stability, ground. 5 is transformation. Earth is almost number 4. So you're going to shake the ground from underneath their feet, that they'll wonder, oh my God, what happened? Here, look at this, Earth, Star, Chakra. This is how you shake them up. It's almost like rockets, how much fire, feels like rockets to me. The firework, the chakra, that's light. Probably you realized what you need to do. Number 1 in, what is this? Oh, initiation. Yeah, it started. You've got 1, maybe 11 days, 1. You're January born, they're January born. 11/11, light at the end of the day. How beautiful the cards are. Internal explorer. See, light. You're protecting yourself, you're protecting your light, you're protecting your heart. The damage you've done to yourself. You don't want anybody, you don't want anybody else to mess things up. No, they've already done the damage. You've done the damage, and to yourself. You've got number 5 here again. 5 is transformation beyond the mind. Yeah, there's thinking beyond the mind. What's happening. Maybe your dreams are saying, is this the right person? You've got number 2. We started with number 2 here. 2 cards from here, and then I'll move on to some other cards. Life force energy. Look at this, life force energy. Number 7. Look at the light there. Look at how powerful you feel. That I'm going to shape the world. I'm going to shape the future. Look at the dolphins, playful. You back to your playful energy, and this is what they're going to pick up. Back to happiness. Back to the flowers blooming. This is how you're feeling. You forgot being playful, or that energy. You forgot that. You're always sad, but now you're like, okay. What am I doing to myself? She of the Lotus, another number 7. You've got 2 number 7s. Look at this. You're in your divine power. Everything, around you, it's changing. And they'll feel the power, They feel the power, and this is what they want to do. Rush in. Do you want them back totally on you? Because this is a gen reading, and I always never guide when to leave or what to do. I just give outer limits for people to wait. Let's do seven zodiac signs. You've got Scorpio, that's water. You've got Aquarius, that's air. Let's see other cards. You've got Aries, that's fire. So you've got 3. Let's do 4 more spirit guides. You've got Pisces, that's water again. Emotions. You've got Cancer. You've got all water signs out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cancer is water sign. Let's see 2 more. Let's see 2 more cards. Taurus. And you have Leo. Leo is fire again. So thank you so much, and I'll be back with another reading. Thanks for listening to my videos, and take care guys. Bye. Have a beautiful day.